Smartwatches are becoming such a hot topic that it seems like it's newsworthy if a tech company isn't working on a smartwatch. This one is Samsung's smartwatch. It's called the Samsung Galaxy Gear, and I reviewed it in full this week on allthingsd.com. This is just a quick video so you can get a sense of how it works. The Gear Watch is supposed to show you notifications, like whether you have email or text messages, or if there are updates on your social networks. It also acts as a two-way communicator. So, yep, you can make phone calls through the watch, but this is all provided that it's connected to a compatible smartphone. Now, I should also mention that the Gear Watch is not cheap. It costs $300, and that's not including the cost of the smartphone you'll have to use it with. Also, it only works with Samsung smartphones. I tested the watch along with the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. The watch isn't going to win any high fashion awards. It looks pretty much like a geek watch. It has this nice, bright 1.6-inch touchscreen, but otherwise it looks pretty utilitarian. Visible screws, this adjustable metal clasp, and this totally geeky camera lens on the band. You get the idea. You use this charging cradle here to get started. You tap it against the back of the smartphone, and this will launch and install the Samsung Galaxy Gear Manager app on your phone. This is where you manage most of the settings and apps that will appear on the watch. There are some apps and functions that come pre-installed on the watch, like a weather app and a handy pedometer. Then you wirelessly pair the watch with your Samsung smartphone using Bluetooth. If at any point you move more than 30 feet or so away from the smartphone, the watch will disconnect from the phone. For my testing purposes, I opted into Gmail, calendar, and text message notifications, and also installed an app called Tweet Quick View, which let me see Twitter notifications on the watch. There were definitely some instances where all of this was useful. For example, when I was riding my bike one time and unable to look at my smartphone, I got an important calendar reminder right on my wrist. But there were other instances in which this watch was less than useful. For example, I could see when I had a new Gmail, but I couldn't see who it was from, and I couldn't actually read the content of that mail on the watch. Also, a friend tried sending me photos attached to text messages, and I couldn't view those photos. The watch would basically tell me I'd have to pull out my phone to view these items, sort of negating the purpose of the smartwatch. Given the cost of the watch and the limitations it has in terms of compatibility, the Galaxy Gear smartwatch is a niche one, and one I couldn't totally get attached to. For more information, I suggest you check out my full review on allthingsd.com. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next week.